there really no music at the beginning, chat? Or did Huts break his game?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know why there's no music.
Is the Switch
Anyways,
down?
welcome everybody. It is. I can hear it. I can see it, Jamie. It's good. Welcome people on YouTube. We're back for what, the third episode now? I mean, third stream of it, I should say. It's going to be multiple episodes on YouTube. Let's go. Salem is going nuts. He just won't stop sniffing that handle. Did something happen to that handle?
No,
oh, he's gonna bite it now.
He won't. It's like his favorite thing is like Q-tips, strings, trash, twist ties, hair ties, and it's a new shape for him. So.
Courage to fall. I'm assuming we haven't done this yet. We must have just got here and quit because I don't remember doing this one. Couple things. I think we're gonna stick with the hello. $5 to switch. Around the corner. You thought that you're gonna predict me coming around there. Oh, that's a good one. Not as good as that one.
Sucks that they just keep designing enemies with these giant eyes for targets.
No, the stick and the stuff! So this door obviously swings open.
I think I did that and then we stopped. I remember opening that door. Oh yeah, but you were saying about St. Jude?
$5 to St. Jude, chat. I've got it open this time. And we will switch controllers. We'll just also switch when it's like, I don't want to be playing the entire time and not let her play. But that could be a fun thing. I think that we'll do cumulatively $50 for either the candy or
candy
the
bag.
mystery bag and the mystery box. The bag of the box. There's sour candy that we'll have to eat in the bag, and there's just a bunch of weird stuff in the box that I'll say that we just have to find some way to use.
Yeah.
All right, so there's nothing around this corner. I'm distracted by talking at the same time. Just wanted to explore the map, see what was going on, see if there's a piece of something I gotta grab to push in front of the lasers. Could be something that I have to do things without crossing the lasers, or maybe a old shield. Would my shield block a laser? That's not. I got a 200 weapon on right now, so there we go. I highly doubt that's gonna work, and I don't have that much health, so maybe I shouldn't. Curious about the box. Wish you used it more last night. I know. That's why I was like, we gotta bring it back. Like, save the box.
I should have done the candy and the mystery box like 2 or 3 times on the wheel. And then the things that we actually wanted to do less, like John affirmations, just once on there.
It's nice. I think chat enjoyed hearing the stories, but we did get that a lot more than everything else. I don't know. Can we bring the mystery box into the game so I can use it to block these lasers? Can I, is this glued on? Can I detach it? We don't get any supplies here, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Did you go around the corner and look over that way?
I mean, there maybe is something off the cliff, but was I supposed to use the enemy? Like, oh, yep, I see it.
You got it?
Yeah. Gotta get used to this swim up through things ability. What's going on, everybody? Have you seen where you attach a cart to a shield and use it as a skateboard and use it for rail rides? Cart to a shield. Oh yeah, no, you guys were talking about that last time. I've never seen it, but that makes sense to me. I was also going to mention something else and I forgot. Where do we crawl? I could probably see if I could get up on top of this. No?
Can't, you're crouched.
You can't use it when you're crouched.
Obviously.
That's a load of bull honky. Alright, there's stuff down there, like an enemy. Can't get through here, but could I grab something? Something through there. With wheels.
What do you think of Tears of the Kingdom compared to Breath of the Wild? Would you say it's better?
I would say so far, yes, it does seem better. I think that the creativity aspect of it, and I think we had talked about this before, I feel more creative and more motivated to be creative, more like they're giving me tools that I can use. And the last one, like the static one, there were so many uses, but I didn't ever do it because I felt like I wasn't creative enough to figure out what to do with that. Just gonna see about like getting up here, and then
There is something exciting about the potential to solve the puzzle multiple ways.
Yeah.
And I mean, some people are just breaking the game, right? And like doing things that are just kind of don't make sense.
I saw somebody build a full-scale Trojan horse, and then went up into the middle of it, and it was like, Ganon will never see this coming, and then it starts rolling down the hill. Also, I think I sent you the one that was like a giant robot with a flaming swing.
Yeah.
I don't like this two-handed weapon thing we got going on here. I'm up here, bud. Oh!
Wow, I don't think it would be possible for you to do a flip like that with that weapon.
I hit him around the corner. Our weapon is, of course, going to take a beating doing this, but gosh, it's fun. I grew up playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The jump kick was the most powerful thing ever. Been trained for this. What is this? A sturdy wooden stick. Oh my goodness, it's sturdy. You should have said so. We have some good stuff. Cannon Claymore,
yeah.
Cannon Club, Magic Conch Shell, Flame Emitter Bat, the Opal Rod. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. I made it. I forgot about being able to do magic and those little wizard guys in Breath of the Wild. Forgot about them. I feel like it feels a lot more similar than I expected to Breath of the Wild. I thought it was going to be different, feel different. It doesn't feel different to me yet. It just feels like an extension of the first game, which is okay for me because I loved the first game a lot.
Right. Okay, you got a double strike there. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food. We now know that they've got double swing.
Yeah, he went womp womp.
What are we going to munch on here? Do we have any cooked food? Oh yeah, that roasty toasty bass. And some blackened crab. After that, I gotta get the timing down on them too. That's something. I'm not gonna deal with that. Little AoE there. Okay, he got outside the AoE. He's a genius. Oh!
I bring the kitchen content.
That was not I. That's the eyeball. Bam. The Soldier Construct 2 Horn sounds like it'd be a pretty decent weapon. Once I break this, maybe we'll take one of these sturdy sticks. Yep. 30 sticks?
Dirty sticks.
Dirty 33. Alright, there's some down there. A chest. There's a chest down there. Probably got to just fall from something. There's the ball in the middle there. This feels like an escape room where you have that puzzle. Have you ever done one of those where there's like something behind the wall where you have to use a magnet to get it up or something to like pull it up through the wall where you can't just grab it?
Look at this. Look at this.
Something up there. He's got your trash. All right, it's obviously wanting me to go up, so we should just go up for now. See if we can figure it out. Names look like the dudes from The Incredibles, Lamau. Mama, give me that. Give me that trash. It's my trash. You cannot have my trash. This looks like a, oh, it's a fan glider. Okay, I see it. Can I get it out? Is there a ceiling? It does appear to be a ceiling in there.
You can have it. You can.
Something will probably unlock this gate. Once again, down below me right now. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. We put the slider on that, obviously. How do we just get right underneath ourselves right now? Oh, it's blocked off.
Get it.
Oh, we were already in here. Okay. It's a super high ceiling.
I'm trying to be active in chat, but I won't be very active today. That's okay. We're happy to just have people hanging out too. You don't always have to be in chat. This is one of those games where I feel like you could, as long as you're good at thinking out loud, which Huts is. I'm working on it. You could talk about a million billion things.
Okay, so that's the ceiling up there. Okay. There's something here. That looks like maybe a key slot.
Yeah,
and
that was
then
a key thing last time.
the key could be down below, and then some sort of green hazy writing that I don't fully understand. So I'm gonna guess that there's maybe something we do to open that door elsewhere. And
did you ride any of the platforms up yet?
I did, and then we went up there, and it wasn't a whole lot. There's a whole like laser maze down there, so you'd think that there'd be some way to just get in there, and the trick would be dodging the lasers, but it seems like the trick is to just get in there. I didn't see anything that went down. It could be that I had to fall off the cliff on the side, maybe? I mean, I guess I could go up to the top first, instead of walking all the way around. You could see we jump off the cliff.
This is why I can never find my hair ties, because
Where does he put them? You have to find out where he puts them.
where the stash is, where his
you're
dragon's
golden.
nest is. He made a dragon's nest once. We found it at the first place I lived with him. Just a pile of trash, actually, and he would go lay in it. It was like pine needles for my Christmas tree, and hair ties, and Q-tips, and soft things. A toy or two was in there.
Hmm. Could be something out here. Don't want to take a leap of faith.
Well, you should heal before you do that.
Let's eat some crab. There's gotta be a hole somewhere, you know? Oh, here, missed the Tim-themed birthday. I'll probably end up just cutting it, clipping it, and then just posting the entire thing on YouTube eventually. Korok in the void, trust. I'm gonna maybe go up again and get a higher vantage point on this backside.
Yeah.
Higher vantage point on your backside, my lady. No? Scratched you?
You got me, but I got me.
Okay. Nothing. I don't see a thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they want me to do here. You heal upon finishing the shrine. Don't be afraid to take damage. Yeah, I just am afraid to die. Could there have been something up here against that wall? No, it doesn't look like it. There's the chest. Okay,
Look.
so let's work with what we do know. We got to get that ball and that center thing through this area to that ball slot over there.
I feel like we'll use the elevators once you get the ball out. Look above you right now, or like over where the lasers are.
A little window. Maybe I can get up through this.
Yeah.
Into that window. And then I can drop down into this. I thought maybe that would do something.
Can you lift up the roof tiles?
You... Nope.
No. Okay. What are the other ones?
There's a
again?
glider that's trapped up above, you know, and I could go up to the ceiling and get to that. No, I'm not close enough. It's too big of a jump. I could get back on that ceiling and go through, but that's going to be in the middle, and I don't think that does anything.
Okay. I don't know, that's too far.
Sneak under that gap and ascend. Up top, there was a little thing where I could go sneak under, or maybe right here. But while you're sneaking, you can't ascend. Is this the... No. It's right where I thought and said it was to get the glider. I mean, even if I got in there, I wouldn't be able to really necessarily get out, right? So, still back to the drawing board. There's nothing up there.
It's over here again?
We can swim through solid objects now. Neat.
Yeah.
What's over here? Looks like we
On
gotta get
this
the
side.
ball up top here as well. That's probably what unlocks the glider. That's where I snuck through when you go up the outside, sneak through that, down here, up through here.
And so, and at one point we're gonna have to put the ball in the channel or something?
Maybe we put it in there first, and then we can attach the ball to the glider, and then we can take the glider over the lasers and land over there where we can then put
With
the ball.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. I get the ball here to unlock the glider, which I can't get the ball out. So let's focus back on the ball. But then there's the whole downstairs area there.
Can you lift the gate? Can you lift that one up?
No. Can't do anything with this grate, and nor can I see anything through it.
What are the other powers that we have? We have Huge.
I could just handstand and then trick it into making me go down. Boom.
Yeah. How about that?
So I can grab that ball, but once again, there's nothing I can really do.
Well, we have to get a key. So I think we have to go down, because to get to the ball, we need a key.
I'm gonna see it do that again. Go ball. There could be something that we gotta do to do just that, but yeah, there's nothing that I can see that I have to...
Did you take a picture of the ball?
I take a picture of the ball.
And don't forget, we have stream markers. So if something happens.
Apparently, the text was translated by somebody recently, and it says, Stone Sphere. Yeah, I don't really have a lead here. I don't really have a lead. Do you have a lead?
I mean, I don't know, I gotta look, I wanna look down more.
Well, there's nothing down over here. It's just this down. It's the only down we can see. And we know there's something down there. And then you see through that laser, right? It seems like you come from that direction when you dodge the lasers, but I went over the other side and I don't see any way to get down. What was in that chest you pointed out earlier? Oh, just a small key. No, what was it? I don't know.
It was a weapon, I think.
Yeah, I forgot already.
Or opal, probably.
Well, I went up to the door, you know, and it didn't prompt me for anything.
And these are going...
I think it was 5 arrows.
Opposite.
Could be a hint. Maybe they're trying to tell us to use arrows for something.
Oh.
I have seen some cheats with arrows. There are some weird things that we can do with arrows, and I told Jamie, we're probably not going to do that, but maybe. If it really came down to it, I'm not against exploiting the game. By the way, chat, we are only $3,200 away from our $20,000 St. Jude goal, which is insane. Which is pretty crazy.
I feel like... Jeez, Link. God. I feel like...
From like right here, that's the glider, but I think it's the door that we need to open, so I don't think that we're supposed to go up.
Do you think it's a little bit more forward?
Forward? No. I don't. Do we want a hint?
No. I didn't even really get a look at it yet. I feel like... So many questions.
The specific order of the lasers here is a little confusing. I'm not sure what they're trying to block.
Yeah.
You gotta glue the key to the arrow. What was in that chest that you pointed out earlier? Oh, I read that already. You can just duck under that one.
Is there anything about, like, reversing the lasers in time? Does that do anything?
Rewind the door closing.
Okay.
Maybe you just have to punch the door. No one tried it. Itching to help. Not sure how without just giving the solution, lol. Rouse, Gene, how long did it take you to solve it? Was it easy?
Well, that's the tough balance, is because, like, it's really satisfying if it takes you a long time if you figure it out. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, but there could be some information. First of all, if somebody just looked it up, I don't think I would want them to tell me. It was maybe 15 minutes? Okay. But also, like, if they were like, yeah, it took me 5 minutes, or like 2 minutes, it took me a second, then I know that I just missed a doorway. Right?
Yeah.
Or a window. But there's got to be some trick to it. We could go over our abilities again. We have rewind, time rewind on an object. We have the ability to swim up through things. We have the ability to grab stuff and move it around and glue it on to other things.
Hi, baby. I see you.
Don't have a way to get through.
Baby.
Being a turd.
Come here then.
Nope, I'm just gonna beg. Dad didn't feed me. What I don't want, though, is for people to be like, oh gosh, this is the most boring Let's Play.
I mean, I just feel like we're forgetting an ability. I mean, I know that based on what we see of the dungeon, that...
Why doesn't it let me use my controls here? Oh, it does, but just like very, very slowly, like you can't turn around when you're doing this. We can rewind these platforms, but I don't know what that would gain us since they just go up and then back down.
Is there a way to get on top of the glider?
Fuse the gate to a weapon to take it off? I'm serious. I'll try.
Can you grab that gate? No. It would have turned green, right? You can grab the glider.
Anything that's orange, besides the orange ring of the
See what happens if you grab the glider in there. Maybe
I already did that. I don't know if you were spacing out or...
I was playing with Sam.
Yeah, doesn't go up, doesn't go side, it's locked in here, which is, I'm assuming, once again, the point of this. Why can't I just curl up into a little ball?
See?
Can I fuse the ball onto something and take it out of the thing? I don't know how to go down. Fuse the door onto a weapon. There's no down.
What if we go back to the very beginning?
You aren't Samus. I already did this. I already walked around the entire thing multiple times. I know, I did that.
Send there.
No, that's... oh, maybe. But it's just gonna take me up to the same spot. How crazy would it be if it was just closing the door? I mean, it's possible. Maybe you shut the doors and it's like, ah, open this one now.
The lasers turn off or something, yeah.
But I knew that they were on prior to this. At least these ones were, I think. I guess I can try it.
To reveal the staircase going down.
Doubtful, but... Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, door shield. I mean, like, honestly, I wouldn't put it past the game. Do something silly like that, but...
I feel like it's related to ascending into that little gap. Why else would the gap be there?
Which gap?
The one that lets you get on top of where the ball is.
The little window.
Yeah. And then the only thing you could do from there, because we can't go down into the chamber with the ball, is ascend up into that thing.
I want to maybe get up there.
Yeah. So see if we can get
there
up
could
there.
be a button, but I have not found a way to do that.
See if we can ascend up into the glider room and then go up again.
It seems specifically...
Like, this feels like part of the next step to me. I don't think there's anything else we can do.
It's probably into the wall right there. Yeah, see? It'd be funny if, like, you went backwards and it just spits you out downwards. I don't know. All right, I'll take a hint. Small, the tiniest hint that you can possibly muster, because I'm sick and tired of this.
I think we have to shoot an arrow down in there.
And then reverse the arrow back up to knock the gate off and...
Yeah. You can't grab the chest? Did you try and grab the chest?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I already did pretty much every single possible thing you could possibly do in this entire game. Risk damage.
I think jump off the side of the cliff. There's a way to get down there from the side.
I haven't seen the shrine yet. So far, I'm stumped. Risk damage. So head first into the lasers. Let's go. I mean, I would have gotten there, I suppose, eventually. Okay, I'm not.
That side.
It's probably smarter to, once again, go up first. Did not want that. One idea, but I doubt that's it. I think one of my first ideas was to jump off the side and make sure there wasn't some extra door, but... Is there a hidden secret wall? Well, we risk damage, and damage we're gonna take. From lasers. So maybe it is like trying to bounce the laser off my shield or something?
Oh.
I still don't understand what we would do with that laser, but... Y'all don't know how to give a hint that doesn't just give it away. Well, I haven't read whichever one you're talking about unless you're talking about the laser one, because I still don't understand it. What's going on here with the lasers? Is there a reason that this
swing.
It's gonna hit my head. I hate everything. This is the dumbest game I've ever played. I'm assuming this one just drops you off into nothingness. But who's to say? Golden apple? Who's to say we don't give it a go? Courser bee honey. We should have saved that for cooking, huh? We need to cook some more stuff. Like some eggs. This is nice. But you don't want to use that because... Yeah, okay. Yeah, how do I know there's not a chest down there? Yeah, I wonder how many people just... You see a laser in a game, you don't go into the laser, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't need to be said.
That was really tricky. That was Well, we solved the rest of the puzzle already, so...
Well, it was a key. Where do you think the first one dumps me off? 'Cause that was the second set of lasers that we just went through. Death?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, death.
Bee. Ball sword.
A little ride on the ball elevator.
So I'm intentionally triggering the lasers in other parts of the game just because I was curious. I almost walked into it right away. I was like, I could use my shield to try to deflect this laser. Okay, ball, go on without me.
Hey, ball. Balls.
Take hello. Funny meeting you here. They really, I mean, they could have given you something. I guess we could have maybe grabbed a weapon or something to push it into the laser.
I think that the only giveaway was that the laser didn't make any sense. Like, we could easily get around it. The laser was just pointing straight down.
I did mention, like,
yeah.
What are they really trying to block here with this?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll glue you in the middle. That's the, I
know.
said middle!
I know.
Do I have a... This one's about to break. I'm supposed to use this. Ready?
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, 2 fans was too much. Oh, we're gonna hit the wall! Oh!
You gotta stand where your feet go, because you were making it nosedive. You were too far forward.
Well, I wanted to balance out the ball. You go, oh, I gotta start all the way over. I gotta go the whole thing all the way over.
You only did?
Yes. No, I don't. That's for the Korok crimes. I'm not the one here that is literally burning Koroks on a cross, people. Like, calm down, ma'am.
Yeah, why? What is up with people being absolutely
I don't know, it's sick.
crazy?
Like, it's not even funny anymore that you're burning a cross with a Korok on it. That's... You could torture the Korok in so many different ways. I saw one where they put them on a spit and then it was rotating over a fire. That one was kind of funny. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, but you know what burning crosses are associated with? That seems intentional to me. That seems intentional to me because you could have just made a stick with a Korok on it and then burned it at the stake, which is a more common, not specifically related to the KKK kind of thing to do. But you made a cross though.
And you burned.
But you made the cross. You did it. I just use a flingy to toss them off an island. Attach rockets. I want to see somebody attach a rocket to Korok and actually get it there. Someone make a 9... Oh my god, okay. I'm not reading that CDM. I thought you meant 911. Like phone call. Back to the cross comment. Did you open the door? Before you did this?
No.
You gotta open the door, that's the whole thing. That's why we failed. I mean, sure, maybe you think that you can step further back, but... maybe not.
I think you can step further back like that.
Let me just hit the door. Probably zip up through that doorway. Or remember, we get up right here. You can hit. Need like a 2-phase with most of them if you use a correcting device. Ball. Takes off without the ball. Whee! Making me redo the whole puzzle is a little cruel. But then again, I guess we did drop the ball off the cliff, so everything had to reset. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they were doing, though, when they did this.
Told you.
Now nosedive? Bonk. But then they're made of stone.
Kobe.
You know, if they were really smart and capitalistic, they would really make their gliders out of plastic so that you could only use your glider so much until it had planned obsolescence.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have to buy a new glider, right? It's like back when they used to make Maytag washing machines that would last a millennium.
Yeah.
And that was a really bad business plan because no one ever bought one again.
Good thing you opened it.
They require you to buy one every 2 years in order to keep selling them to make money so that they can buy a yacht. The gliders do have planned obsolescence. Batteries do.
Hey chat, I got in a car accident today. It wasn't my fault.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Why? Because you didn't want to upset me?
Yeah.
I'm okay. It sucks. It's the worst. I just got my car and somebody hit me turning left. I was going straight. No, I was going straight and they were turning left and they weren't paying attention. It was some kid. He seemed like maybe 16 years old and he kept being like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
Well, at least they didn't take off.
Yeah.
That would have been rough. I mean, the first thing you need to do in an accident, assuming that you're okay, and make sure everyone's okay, but like take your phone out and like get a picture or video of their car immediately before they take off.
Yeah.
I've seen so many videos of people smashing into people and then just driving away or running people over and driving away.
Yeah. Was it bad?
Oh, blood moon.
Ooh. My front is pretty beat up. Like my hood is bent and the bumper is all beat up, but the frame seems okay, which is the important part, and everything else is fine. Like it runs fine. The airbag didn't go off.
Shooting star.
Where did it go? Yeah. You kidding?
Oh no. Wizrobe.
Yeah, I just remembered those guys in Breath of the Wild. I've been playing Breath of the Wild to quell my Tears of the Kingdom desires in our off time. At least Jamie is okay. Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay. I feel a little sore.
I just have to jump off this cliff to get it though.
Then don't be scared.
We have to climb all the way back up though.
We teleport.
Did I see it?
It's just with them. They're celebrating. We got a shooting star.
The chat, you saw it too, right?
Don't you know that you are a shooting star?
If I don't see it, I don't know if I want to go for it. You should be able to see it from here. Something came down.
Asked for their contact info after taking a pic of their license plate. Yeah, he was great. He gave me all his stuff. The only thing I forgot to get was his phone number.
There's a recording of him admitting fault.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to jump now, but I do feel like it's down there. I saw it go. But, you know, it could be over there. Who knows? Whatever. Forget about it. Because we're almost here to this exact opposite direction to go up to this map thing. We'll get another one. Won't be the only one to fall. I was like, what is that? A mechanical Lionel? They're gonna see me, aren't they? They have ridiculous eye vision range. What the?
They're everywhere.
Okay, what? Okay.
You can fight them.
Wizrobe's gonna be right here. I'm not strong. We have 4 hearts.
Yeah, but you're good at this game.
Well, we don't really have a choice, I guess. And the dragon! What is going on with this? Game, you crazy. What's that? That's a Korra. Alright. Who's got rockets? This guy. We send him into the sun. Kerbal Space
You're
Program.
gonna have to fight the Wizrobe, I feel like.
Maybe I'll fight the Wizrobe with a rocket Korok. Korok-kit. Right.
By the way, unrelated, but Nicolas Cage is becoming a playable character in the game Dead by Daylight. Thought it was the funniest thing.
Renfield? I got separated. Alright.
Can you just pick him up?
Yeah, but I gotta, when I walk with them. We're gonna build him a rocket.
You've been waiting for so long.
So this is for just stability. And then we're gonna... What is this? Oh, it's a stable right there. Okay.
Yeah, you better catch a horse.
Let's see. We actually wanted to go for... Where are my rockets?
To the right bumper? Right bumper twice?
Are they? No.
This is where you would have a rocket.
I think we just... Oh, maybe. Thought we just had a rocket, but maybe when they have rockets, when they're on the ground or attached, it's not one of the things that we can just carry.
It has to be in the orb, I think.
Okay, no more rockets then. Let's Master Rocket Builder. Got a fan. Yeah. We just have a... wait. Okay, what if I... drop that. And then we can just attach this.
There we go. Big brain power right now.
Don't you know that you are a shooting star?
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Don't you know? That's perfect. It's a sled, okay? It's not even a rocket. It's much safer for kids. You gotta line it up. It might not work hitting it. I don't know if the rocket shield will activate like that, but if I actually just put them in this groove, I don't even see the smoke signal anymore, do you?
It was right there.
When I actually... Well, chat, what do you want from me? I can't detach it, right? Can I?
Yeah.
I thought it was like you lose it. Doesn't it break when you detach it?
Yeah, it loses it.
So you can't shake it off.
Pick it
It'll
up.
break the rocket if you detach. Alright, well, I guess we're moving with this then. Anybody gets near me, they're gonna get the rocket to the face. Or dropped on them. Fight me. There's a little alpha over there. I need to reach my friend. Where do you think you're going?
Oh well.
And I'm gonna push it. Get it started. Up and away, snowball. This one's a pretty easy one.
Glue him to the snowball.
Oh, it's too late now. That would have gone way past, maybe? Didn't see where it ended. This wasn't so bad. And I somehow managed to avoid every single enemy, even though they were surrounding me. Oh, there's a big cave here.
There's just a dragon, another three-headed dragon in there.
There you go. Crunch. You're here! There's my... Thanks for bringing my friend. 2 Korok seeds? Okay, it's so worth it. That's worth a slot itself. What was that? Is that just a...
Yeah. The dragon. Stomping out.
3-headed Korok.
Do you think Link runs funny? I know you were saying something about it earlier, but I was watching a video of it. He just kind of like really put his whole body on the line.
Maybe a little exaggerated, but that's all video game, anime. Like it's all, they all do that. Rock salt for cooking.
There's gonna be a frog in here.
Yeah,
so
have we
get
already
ready.
been in here? It almost looks familiar. This does look very familiar. I feel like we've already been in here.
Maybe.
Should I just go back and get that, whatever that is? It's just a mushroom, man. We've already done this. I'll get this one. Try the minecart shield. Let me know when you see a minecart. Maybe I have one. Do I have no. I've got a sled. A cart? Would that be the same thing?
Different.
Or are you talking
but
specifically a
effect,
minecart?
I'm sure. It's just be like a regular skateboard then.
Or maybe we should make it to the Rito.
Yeah. And then show up.
Because you just gotta shoot him with an arrow.
And show off our skateboard to the Rito people so they respect us. I'm excited for our first dungeon. We gotta get there.
We'll get to a high place when we want to lead the Rito people, then we can do the minecart. Berry that we've already marked. It's already on the mini-map. That's my mark, right? The heart?
Get those frost grapes.
I'm going.
Snacks.
Look at, right between us
And where we need
and our goal is the dragon. That is just impenetrable. Barry, help me out here. Ice fruit looks delicious. I remember there being some sort of like grape that you would let freeze, and then you'd pick it and turn it into ice wine, and it was like some special thing where it makes it sweeter. Burger. Siri, highlight my message. Love you, butts. Insides are lined with cozy wolf fur.
Alright, let's accidentally...
Before I, once again, like you're saying, accidentally trigger this guy.
I hope we accidentally fall upon the tier that we couldn't find last time.
There's this one.
Why don't you use the sled?
I got a sled maybe, but what if it doesn't work? ZL is the back one. Alright, there we go. We got a skateboard, chat. It might not work in the snow. Wait, who's fighting?
Better go save that traveler on your sick skateboard.
Oh, he's got smacked. Let's go!
It was just Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Whoa!
We're both just freaking out. Holy moly!
Blocking with the...
Oh, okay, that didn't work. Hang on. Oh, I was gonna do some sick kick flips.
Oh, it's a girl. She says, I'm saved, when she was the one that killed him. You're trying to do skateboard tricks, and she's like, wait.
Way to go! Do you like bananas? As a much a reward. Hey! That's phenomenal. That's 6 hearts of healing. I don't even have 6 hearts. The banana thing is the Yiga clan.
Yeah,
you know, they had Yiga clan people. Because you looked at me like I was trying to, you know, like I was making a move.
No.
Looking for geoglyphs. Geoglyph in the area. The giant one that we already did. Maybe she has thoughts on where
maybe she
the
knows
tier
where it is.
We never did find it.
Doctor, again.
Yeah, wow. Up and down. Try climbing to a high place. I think she's just trying to tell us how to get to it. Say that there is one so that we need to look. Do we snuff out our fire?
No.
Lots of things. Why? Looks like I tried doing a kickflip on this guy.
Nice.
Take that, sucker.
Do you have to fight these guys with arrows?
No.
We're just having a hard time fighting them in the other game without shooting them with arrows like that.
Does him on the deck. No honor. Honor, I hardly know you. Horrible camera angle, there we go. This reach, though.
You just throw it, miss.
Yeah, I did. Can I tell you? Yeah, I'm full up. I'll take your stuff.
Can you look up for a second?
On Les Alpha. We were up there. That's
no, I know. I just
from.
thought I saw something.
Dragon.
In the sky.
Dragon's up there. The cube?
No.
There's something on the edge of that
temple.
cube. There's a temple on the cube?
Yeah.
And that thing. Gosh, we should have gone. I knew it.
We still can. You can teleport right up there.
It
We
looks
got
like
a
you might be able
shrine
to
right
just go
above
right. I'm trying to get wide of this dragon. Keep running into things. Oh, it's the guy!
Just help him already. Just get ready to help him. This is a lot of frost grapes. That's
yeah,
nice.
is this a trap? Feels like a trap. Bing, 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 bing.
It's just like, here are the supplies to help this guy build his thing. Maybe the way to beat the dragon is to build a box around it.
That's fused. I was like, why can't I grab the stuff? That should be enough, right?
You're so kind.
Gonna...
Right the other way.
But that's too low.
I'll stand it up again.
I'll get another halfie.
You could just do it. Okay.
Is it full? That can work too. Just, put her in there. That should work. It went up over. It climbed up. It had stamina.
Okay, how
did you remove my thing?
You're gonna fuse it to the thing.
Use it. It's fine, right there. Solid. It's totally solid. You're not gonna talk to me anymore?
Addison? Howdy, it's Jamie in chat.
Boom. They're gonna be that picky? Sergeant Cupcake, what's up?
You say that one more time, I get it right.
You can't fuse it to the thing, right? It's not allowed. I feel like I need to jam it underneath like I did before, but just not push it so far forward. Let go. Thank you. And then I want to do the same thing I did before, but further out. Yeah. That's just, what if that just works? Just talk to me, man.
He's scared. Okay, he's got a really special duty.
The last time it just didn't go anywhere, and this one it's like got so much more physics.
Yeah, because it's on a thing. We gotta sandwich it from both sides.
Sandwich it, cover up the sign entirely.
Yeah.
Turn it into something else. Don't need to stand up a sign if it's not a sign. Oh, there's another little half one over there too. Go and stand it up.
I do.
Bar to, yep, rotate. What is your plan here?
Don't you worry.
I have not a clue what you're trying to do.
Surprise for everybody. I'm just trying to make a thing that goes on both sides of it. That's all.
Chad, we'll start you off easy. $5 and I reach into the mystery box.
You pull something out and you have to wear it.
I have no idea what's in there, by the way.
Yeah, because I made it.
There's also the mystery box of sour things. Or mystery bag, I should say. $5 St. Jude, exclamation point donate in the chat. And I'll reach into the mystery box. This was a thing that we were going to do, Jamie planned for my birthday, but we didn't end up getting to use a whole lot of them.
Yeah, Ryan was the only one who really got to use.
Well, he cheated too because he knew exactly what he was grabbing. It's just going to fall forward.
I'm gonna get a thing for the forward part. Don't worry.
This is so much more involved than the first one that we did. Why is this one so much more difficult?
I think it just gets harder every time you help him.
It had different physics. We raised a ton of money, chat. We still got a bunch more to get to our goal, which would be super awesome if we're able to do that by the end of May. I'd be mucho happy. I mean, I am mucho happy. It's beautiful. I think that he's really going to be pleased that his sign is being held up by this.
Yeah, me too.
Macho happy.
69 viewers. Let's go.
He's standing. That's fine.
This is
that
fine.
One's good enough.
This is like he's got his own little house. That's right.
All that head and not a brain in there. I'm surprised that the viewership's so low right now. It's very interesting that I think we
started really late though. It's already 10.
I know, but I think when we were up late till 2 a.m. last time, it was 100.
Oh, it's time. Sergeant Cupcake.
Sergeant Cupcake, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Mystery box time. All right. Can you see in there? I just gotta grab one thing and I gotta go. What is this?
It's beautiful. You have to wear it now. 20 rupees.
You gonna put it on me?
I know you gotta do it. You gotta decorate yourself. Oh, biting meaty rice balls? Okay.
Biting?
He likes to give us balls. Oh, he gives us. Last time he gave us balls too.
Meaty balls.
I feel like I thanked you enough. Something from my premium collection. A special gift from me to you. Muddle Bud.
Ah.
He's off. That's pretty good prizes. Ooh.
Mess with me, Chet. I know Kung Fu. Blue scarf. There we go. Now I'm ready. All right, next one we'll do $10. Technically, the $5 is a controller switch, but we'll count it for this. $10. We will. Jamie will reach into the mystery box. How about that?
Yeah.
You gonna go back out to the sky?
I just wanted to look at it.
It's a good move to try to get around that dragon.
Yeah. One more time.
Could be under that rock by his pointer finger. Kind of looks like it's glowing a little bit. There's also a Zalfo somewhat near. I think maybe we've already checked under this one. I think the rock just kind of looks like it's glowing sometimes.
I did not know it was that high up.
Thought it was a blanket. I mean, I think it's a multi-use, multi-tool. What would you call it?
I think that
Large piece of cloth.
It is like I've worn it as like a beach skirt thing, like a wrap, like a beach wrap. It can also be worn as like a shawl or whatever, or a headscarf, I guess. Looks good on you.
A lava? Balaclava? Ouch.
Oh god!
Got friends. I've got friends.
Yeah, but I have a skateboard.
Don't break that thing. Works out easier if you lock onto him first, and then it kind of gives you a guide.
Oh. Got me in one shot?
We have literally no health. We have nothing to our name. And 11 light things. We need to just go use them.
I parried him, and then I missed him.
He still froze you. Dee-ba-dee-bee.
Local skater gets attacked by lizards and dies.
Front page of Reddit for sure. Right fairies can enhance your armor, but they choose not to. I'm getting that right there. So you just carrying snowballs?
Yeah.
Mine's bigger. My snowball's heavier though. Put some rocks in mine. They go this way. Okay, we just forget about this guy for now, even though there are a couple things like around the head. Well, I'm sure we checked it though. You went around, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. Guess we could skate down there and see what's up. Get away. Later, loser. Like this thing right here. The Korok? Oh, we already found him. Well, go home, buddy.
Just standing in the middle of frozen tundra.
Why does it feel like it's right here? Do we get a shovel at some point in time?
Everybody was making it sound like it's on one of the islands.
Up above?
Yeah.
That's kind of bullshit, though.
Like that.
That's still kind of bullshit.
I mean, I don't know if they're right.
There's the snowballs, the Korok that I saw. Then we checked under that rock, I think. Right there. I don't know why it would be there, but it looks like a divot, and that would maybe contain a tear. No. It's just a divot. Just your average meat and potatoes, run-of-the-mill. And that's a sign.
See, they keep trying to say that
go back
you
up.
gotta go up, I think is the idea.
You checked in there, right?
Yeah.
For real, for real? What were you looking at? What were you pointing to?
It looked like there was a tear shape in the
There's a bunch of tear
drawing,
shapes.
I guess.
A red herring divot. Yeah, someone just had a really nasty golf swing. Oh, you can't just... You gotta stay on the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna make it up there?
Let's see how far it's going.
Oh, that's a horrible camera angle. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna make it over there is the problem. Right, I'm not gonna be able to sail all the way there. But we are gonna get a nice vantage point, I guess.
Yeah, there's so many tears. Is there anything missing?
It's kind of asymmetrical.
What about right here? Right here.
You checked there, you said.
Yeah, but the ground is up, so it must be where the ground is up from there.
It's a Korok.
I feel
It was
like
a rock with a Korok.
Look straight up from here.
Bye-bye. Just doesn't want to talk.
Cloudy day. Okay, cool. I feel like that was... They're trying to say the ground was ripped up and that had the tear on it.
Right? That thing that, like, detached and fell from the sky.
Doesn't it look like when we were up there that that part was ripped up?
No. That's a me.
Okay.
I mean, it is kind of ripped up, right? It's... I don't know. I think we just move on.
Okay.
It's probably something that we just need to figure out. We'll come back and do later. We still don't know necessarily if they're going to be attached
Watch
to...
out for that ice bat.
I know, I'm going right for it.
You can fight it, just be ready for it to shoot you.
One of the tiers was upright instead of upside down. No way. Was it? Really? Chat, are you goofing me?
He's gonna go look.
I'm gonna have to go back up now. Keys make homing arrows. Like if I put the eyeball on there?
That's dope.
That one doesn't apply to... Oh, the rock just went away. Okay, we can't go back up because the rock is gone. Didn't survive the second fall.
Ban me if I'm wrong. Yes, I swear.
Gotta fight a line, I'll be right back. Said in the description. You read things? Freaking nerd. Okay, look at this. This teardrop's upside down. Or maybe that's not a teardrop.
That's the way they're all facing. See? There's one that would be facing the other way.
Oh, here we go. That look like it? Right there? Wow. It didn't even show itself until we were on top of it. It was a whole different color. I've been looking for that dark, watery surface the entire time, and it just doesn't even...
We gotta get a horse, babe. We're too slow on foot.
It makes the game, I guess, more fun to find. If you could see it from that far away, I guess it would be kind of lame, but...
That's how I felt when we got the first one. I'm like, that was...
lame.
Really easy. I'm kind of disappointed that it was just in the thing after we spent so long looking for it.
Yeah, it'd be nice if there was some extra thing, but then again...
That wasn't even the upside down one.
It's
okay,
just a shrine.